Hey guys, it's Tristan doing a quick shop update today. Two things I want to talk about. The first thing is I'm moving places, and so my shop is not going to be right now. It's like at my house, and I'm moving to another house because we bought a house with my girlfriend, and so I'm doing like a moving sale where I'm trying to clear out inventory of things that I already have, since a lot of things are not going to be shipped by me anymore. Like they're going to be shipped by my production partners. I don't like need to stock up on inventory of mats or anything, and I have a bunch of mats. I have a bunch of like Mach 3s. I have some deck boxes that are good, and I have a lot of deck boxes that are like the defect ones that are still sellable, but like I sell them at a reduced price. I have a bunch of Mach 2s. So the Mach 2s are this one. And so I made like a bundle thing. So for $100 Canadian, which is like $75 US, you can get 10 items in a box. So you buy one box and you get 10 random items of mats, of deck boxes, whatever. I try to like half it. You'll probably get like 6 mats and then like maybe 1 or 2 Mach 2 and then 2 or 3 Mach 3, depending like that. So I'm gonna show a couple bundles that I did that I'm shipping now, so you get an example of those. Okay, so this is one bundle just to give you guys an example. So this customer who bought it, again, these are 75 US, so they're a really good deal because this is like $40 US, just these two. I mean, yeah, they're the defective ones, so they're the less than perfect ones, but still, all the mats are fine, and there's 6 mats in here, and a mat is like 30 bucks now, is standard price for a mat. So, and there's 6 of them, and then there's 2 of these, so it's definitely a good deal. And it just helps me clear stuff out so I don't have to move it. So this customer is getting a less than perfect Dark World deck box, which the defect is that the print didn't print the color in this part. You can see you wouldn't really know. I mean, unless you saw the picture, you might think it's just like an effect, but that's the defect of it. So these things just sit around my shop. They get dusty. I'd rather just get rid of them because obviously I can't sell that to the customer who originally bought it when I was printing it. All right, so this customer's getting that one. He's getting a Bloomborough deck box. So this is the Bloomborough design that we have on the site. This one, the printing's just blurry a little bit, so that's why it's in the defective pile. He's getting 2 Mach 2. One of them's a raw yellow. Not raw yellow, it's actually raw, like the Winged Dragon of Raw. I don't know why this one's defective. Sometimes I just don't know. I don't know. This one looks pretty good, so he's just getting that one. It looks pretty good. This one is Pharaoh Soul. The foiling is not like perfect, so that's why this one is less than perfect. And then these mats are all just like normal mats that I would sell, but since there's so many variations of mats that I sell now with like the 2 different tubes, and then stitched or unstitched, and then like all the zones, and then you could also get thickness, so like a thicker and like a normal mat. So like the normal mats are this thickness, and then I added the thicker one, which is thicker. I just don't sell these combination of mats because like I might sell this exact mat, so then I could ship this one to the customer, but then they also bought a tube. So I just want to clear these out, the ones I have, instead of like matching them and holding on for them forever. So they're a good deal. This person's getting a Black Rose Dragon mat, the Yu-Gi-Oh zones. They're getting a Melfi mat, Magician's mat, Magician's on it, Magic the Gathering lands mat. Again, these are just random. I'm gonna try to put like a little bit of Magic, a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh in it. I don't know what game the person plays. They're just random. This is a Kaiba mat, and then a Yubel mat. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are the 10 items this person's receiving. So again, that's $100 Canadian or 75 US, free shipping. So they're a good deal. Just get them. I'll probably sell all of them eventually, so just get them. I'm trying to clear them out before the move. I'll show another one. So this customer is getting a KC Kaiba Corp Mach 2 60 card. The defect I think is this right here. There's like a little stain. I could probably clean it. You might be able to clean it with alcohol and patience, but like I just I just made a new one at the time for the customer, so that's what the customer's getting. This is a Hydra deck box. It's new, it's on the site. What's wrong with this one? I think it's a little blurry, maybe. Oh, the print is bad. Look, it's green. You wouldn't really tell, but it doesn't look like the image if you compared it to the image, but just without knowing that, you wouldn't really tell. This one, if you look, it was printed twice, and it's like not completely even. You can see the eye. That's the defect. Sometimes I print it twice when I screwed up the first one a little bit, and then I'll just use the one that's screwed up to like test it on it. And then I tested it and the print worked, but I can't sell it obviously because you can still see it through it. So he's getting those, plus the Kaiba Corp Mach 2, which has the little defect, like here, like a little, you could probably get rid of that with alcohol, but fine. Okay, and then they're also getting the Magic the Gathering lands mat, because I have a lot of those. Magic the Gathering lands playmat. They're getting the Gate Guardian mat, the Curry Family Duel mat with Mr. Chippo dueling the different Karibos. I like this one because he has a deck box. This is a Yubel mat, Sushi mat, which looks like a sushi menu. Shining Sarcophagus mat, and then a Red Devil mat. That's like our own art that I did for Magic for like a kind of red and black types. So that's that. So if you want one of those, go on the site. They're currently $75. I'm trying to sell as much as I can before I move. After I move, I'll probably up the price a little. Maybe right now they're 75 US around. I'm probably gonna up them to like $90 or $100 US. But for now, they're like a really good deal. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about are the tariffs. I know everyone's talking about it and you don't want to hear it, but it didn't really affect me, and then now it's looking like it will affect me. It's affecting everyone. So anything coming from China is affected, which is like most of the product, in the sense of like, here's the finished product. Oh, so one thing you can add for the kits, for those bundles, is like add a line like, there's no tariffs on them, so you won't be charged duties on them because I'm shipping them from Canada and I'm marking them as they're made in Canada or whatever. So you won't be charged any duties on that. You don't need to worry about the tariff thing. Okay, but back to what I was talking about before. So like the blank box is made in China, and especially now with the supplier who's in China shipping directly to the customers. So if you are an American customer, there's a chance that prices will increase. If he follows through with them, he keeps changing. I don't know. I'm just letting you know. That probably will look like, instead of getting free shipping, it'll be an extra like $7 is really realistically what that's gonna mean. So you're not gonna get free shipping anymore. It's gonna cost about $7 more. For everyone else, like customers in Germany, you're still gonna get free shipping. Customers in the UK, you still get free shipping. Canada, still free shipping. Anywhere that has free shipping. I have free shipping in Japan and Korea now. It's just for the US customers, unfortunately. Hopefully we don't have to worry about it, and it's like it is now, where it's like just not being processed and you don't have to worry about it. If you want a deck box before the tariffs, there's no tariffs right now on deck boxes, so get as many as you want. If that does happen, I'm gonna make a video about it, obviously. Okay, so now let's go through the customs for this week. This was kind of a smaller batch, so I've only got 3 because I ran 2 batches this week instead of 1. So okay, so here, this is a Nightmare Apprentice Magician, which is pretty cool. The customer designed this, we didn't make it. I don't know if he designed like with the shards and he put the images in the shards and everything, but it looks pretty cool. The image could be a little more crisp, like a little higher quality, but this is what I had. It's mostly this part, like that layer, but it still looks pretty good. I really like these Chimera retrains. When I was a kid, like Chimera was like the coolest card because he was a fusion and it just looked cool. And when you pulled off a fusion back then, you felt really good about yourself. So yeah, this one's not on the site, but if you want a custom deck box like this, then just message me on any of our platforms. We could make one for you, or just go on ldbduel.com, go on the custom Mach 3 page, and you could load your own art, or we could help you make it. This is a Purley, I guess like purring. Yeah, purring and He's cute. I like him a lot. The customer, when they loaded the custom listing, didn't load the full version. They only loaded their previews. So make sure when you buy a custom anything on the website to load the image that is like the raw image, not the preview, because you can make a preview on the website. So there's a section to load the preview and there's a section to load the raw image. Without the raw image, I'll like message you, and most of the time customers answer me back. But if they're really Gen Z and they don't look at emails, then they don't see that I emailed them, and there's no other way for me to contact them. So make sure that you send me the raw, that you load it when you buy it, or that you check your email. In this case, the customer did not, so it took longer than expected. But what I ended up doing, because the quality would have been so bad, is I just asked my designer to remake the design that he loaded. And then now this one's available on the website. So that's just a really long, stupid story to say that this one's available on the website, exactly like you see here. So if you want a pearly deck, pearly, like, it just sounds weird. I like them, but it sounds weird. I like that. Go check out the site. We should have matching mats and sleeves for that one too. And yeah, so that's ldbduel.com. Just search Pearly, however you spell that, and you should find it. Once I'm not printing deck boxes, I'm gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh again and know what I'm talking about. I promise, okay? The next custom is one that we did for like the Magic the Gathering. If you give us a cool idea, I'll just make you a free deck box. Which is still on if you want. I'm just trying to blitz like as many Magic designs as we can on the website. We got a lot of good ideas, like doing different commander arts, so like the same commander but different arts over time, and like a collage over them, or just cards that kind of go together. I don't know that much about Magic, and it's harder for me to come up with cool designs on my own, so this has been really helpful for me. And so this is one that the customer is just getting for free. If you have a cool Magic idea that you want, I'll make you a free deck box, or playmat, or sleeves, whatever one you want. And this is one, so it's got Cavalier of Flames, Ashing Flame Dancer, Asmouth Hound. I had to look those up, but those are the ones the customer linked, and then they also approve the art. So that's the other thing. It doesn't really matter if I know much about the game, because you basically design it. I make a version, and then you tell me if it's good, what you want changed, and then I'll make a new version for you until you're happy with it. There's unlimited revisions. Like, it's not just like you get one and you don't have to be shy about telling me I don't like that, or I don't like the background, or whatever. I don't care. I've heard everything before. I just want to make sure that you are happy. Just tell me exactly what you think. So this one is on the site. We have matching playmat, matching sleeves. And yeah, check out the free Magic the Gathering thing. If you want a custom deck box, custom anything for Magic, we can make that for you too. And we have a few new Magic the Gathering designs too, so just go check out ldbduel.com. Okay guys, that's it for this shop update video. I'm going to keep printing and keep shipping, and I've been up since 4 in the morning, but that's okay. It's okay, because I'm making deck boxes here, okay? Really important stuff, okay? So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.